and Donald Trump.
Yes.
Like a few years ago for trolling them or something like that?
No. Not a few years ago because he went to a game this past season.
Okay.
This past 2017 season and the 2018 playoffs.
I thought I read something.
Well, he did. Well, everyone was like, "Oh, this guy better stand and everything during the national anthem." He went to it. He left early during the game.
Oh, bro, no, dude, that was the vice president. He went to a game recently. They knelt, and he's just like, "I'm out of here."
Oh, because the players kneeled. Well,
Yeah.
no, I think Trump also went to a game, but I don't know. I might need to get fact checked on that one.
Right.
But there's a couple obstacles he has to overcome. It's going to be really tough to get both obstacles to pass. But yeah, it sounds like a strong chance because two owners have gone on record saying that the president directly spoke to them. So,
Well, this is what Yahoo says. According to Yahoo, Kaepernick's legal team will have to convince the system arbitrator overseeing the grievance case that Trump, Pence, and others' testimony would be relevant and make an impact on the case. So if the arbitrators, if they grant the request, the lawyers will then have to seek the subpoenas in a district court under the Federal Arbitration Act.
Granting the request is the first part, and the second part is being able to subpoena them to court. So it's going to be really tough to do. We kind of see what goes on. But he also has a case open against the NFL owners, if you didn't know that too, Mr. Josie.
No,
about collusion from preventing him to get a job.
Sorry, Bude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got today for the sports food.
That's it, man. What about the Dodgers and Baez and shit?
What about them?
Well, can you tell the nice listeners what's going down with
the
that?
nice listeners?
Yeah. All right. Well, all
they're
the
very
listeners?
cheerful. But well, tell me what you know, because I actually think I might know something you don't.
Yeah, it's the fucking sports segment. I would hope you do.
Well, you know what happened to Baez, right?
Please elaborate.
He got sent down to the minor leagues. All hail, all rejoice. That's all that you knew, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But to burst your bubble there, on Thursday morning, they announced the injury and they had to bring him back up. So that was like, everyone's like, fuck.
Wow.
Like it was a lie. Everyone's like, it was a lie.
Wow.
Fucking lame.
So yeah, they're sending him to the minor leagues, huh?
No, they just recalled him back up.
Hmm.
They sent him to the minor leagues, and the next morning they recalled him because player injuries. So it was a short-lived celebration, to say the least.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Well, hopefully the Dodgers are able to. Well, they have been turning it around.
They're doing pretty good now. They're not far back out of first place, but luckily we have a shitty division, so that makes perfect sense why we're still up there. But it was really early in the season when everyone was discounting them too. So we'll see how it goes. Today, and by today I mean by Thursday, they had a really good game today. I know they won today, so they're still up there. I have 2 Dodgers on my fantasy baseball team. They did pretty well too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are we gonna create a segment where you bring you and your buddies with this fantasy fairy tale bullshit league thing?
No, but what I can do is I can kind of start a conversation with them, and I can read the conversation.
Because that's what we all want to hear.
Exactly.
Cool, man.
I was thinking more like when football season gets around town, it's going to be way more relevant and interesting. Because baseball's in for the long haul. 162 games, son. The NFL only has 16 games, so that's a pretty big difference there.
Yeah. That's true. Well, anything else going down, man? I mean, what do you think's going to happen in the NBA Finals? You think they're going to get swept? The Cleveland.
It's either going to be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. But as far as the game looked the other day, and by the way, we'll already know the result by the time this podcast goes up.
Right.
But I think they're going to get fucked up.
Unless it's the gentleman's sweep, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it makes
and then we're still talking about it.
Which is actually good for the NBA. The NBA would love that, so they might be very lenient game 4 against the Cavaliers, because the NBA can make like $30 million off the game, Foo. Yeah, pretty crazy. Like when they did it last year, Game 5, they brought it back to Golden State.
Yeah.
They made a fuck ton of money. So the NBA would be more than happy to have a gentleman's sweep Game 5 back in Golden State at home and have them crush the Cavs.
Yeah, it's a lot more coin in their pocket.
Oh, dude, yeah. They did it last year, and they made a buttload of money. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a gentleman's sweep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've been beating them though. Like, and what's funny, like I went to the chiropractor yesterday, and I hate talking to chiropractors, man, because that all they do is they try to make small talk. Actually, what's worse is the close cousin to this guy is the dentist that's trying to chat it up with you while he's doing work on your mouth. And they're
they're
always
to this guy.
Yeah, and they're always non yes or no questions. So like, what is he expecting for you to do in this situation?
No sign language, I guess.
Fucking like, I swear to God. So anyway, enough of the Seinfeld situation. He was telling me how like it's not fair that it's an entire team against LeBron because he has a shitty team behind him.
Pretty much.
But it's just like, well, he got up to this point now. I mean, he eliminated an entire half of the whole league to get where he's at right now. I mean, something warrants that team to be where they're at. So I don't think it's that unfair, but
it is and it isn't. The East isn't a huge challenge.
Yeah.
So a lot of people view it as easier to go through. And the West, I mean, mind you, the Warriors are about to lose to the Rockets. They were one win from...
That's true. People were talking about
They had to win
that.
2 more games to get to the finals. So, but all you got to do is get there. That's all you got to do. You got to get there, and you just got a chance. Some crazy... Remember when the Lakers lost with their super team with Shaq, Kobe, Gary Payton, and Karl Malone, dude? Remember that shit? They lost.
Yeah.
They got gentlemen sweep by the Pistons. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was 14 years ago. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so it's possible, but yeah, I don't know.
Well,
you know what? But if LeBron could pull it up, I think you said it would prove he would be the greatest player of all time if he could do the.
Is that what I said?
You said that yesterday, I believe, and by yesterday I mean last week.
He's good. He's good. I'm not going to argue with that because, I mean, I guess the jury's still out. He's still playing.
I believe I told you
His
that
entire body of work isn't finished yet.
No team has ever come back from down 3 wins to none.
Mm-hmm.
So if he did it, he would be the first ever and probably only ever, which I think would cement him as the GOAT. But it's still, people are too faithful to Kobe and Jordan and a lot of classic players. So I think we're watching the greatest player that's lived, in our lifetime. So
I don't know, man. I'd still like to think that Michael Jordan is the best. I mean, he changed the game. Nobody was playing the way he was playing back when he was coming out, So I guess anything now, anybody who is going to be at that level is just being influenced by that kind of playing. If it makes any sense. Like we all needed the Jimi Hendrix to come out and do his thing everybody to shut up. For everybody to come out and say, I'm going to try his style and then I'm going to build on that. Would you agree, David?
Totes my goats.
Oh shit. Sorry. Got playing some games. My
Son
bad.
of a bitch.
I thought we were still talking sports. What's happening? Why are you talking to me?
Good time.
I'm playing a game.
I'm trying to make it relevant for your
shit.
fucking.
Sorry, what was the
Well,
question?
your
Well, I'm
bitch
sorry,
ass.
what was the question?
Well, I was
You
mentioning
said Rick James. Something about Rick
I
James.
didn't say anything about Rick James. However, he's a good bassist too. Well, what I was saying is that you know how like there's Michael Jordan. He's respected as one of the best players of all time in the NBA.
He is. He's amazing.
And
Not better than Kobe.
and my argument is, motherfucker. All right, don't shit on my point and stop kicking my microphone.
Hey, you know what?
God,
At this
damn
point,
it.
I'm accepting
God
of my space.
damn it.
I'm not on the other side of the table. Suck a dick. Keep going. Oh wait, your microphone. Yeah, no, that's something. I'm gonna keep kicking that. I'm sorry. So, what was your point?
Sounds like you're playing.
Damn son of a
So Michael
bitch.
Jordan, being the best basketball player of all
So
time,
what-
next to Kobe Bryant. Continue.
So okay, all right. So I'll jump off of that. So Kobe was influenced by Michael Jordan. I would argue,
True.
because nobody played like Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan. Everybody was like it was very team oriented, very much shots, pass, shoot kind of thing.
Please see George the Iceman.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
We're still trying to get to a
Okay.
point. What was it?
Okay, so all right, fine.
Why
And
are we trying to
maybe
make
Jordan built off of him, but okay. But then I try to make it relevant for your video game playing ass.
What was the question?
Watch
to-
yourself there.
So something like Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
When he came out, he was considered the best guitar player of all time. And then after that, you got your Jimmy Pages, you got your fucking everyone else.
Who's Jimmy
Slash.
Page?
Shut up!
It's funny, but I'm being totally serious too.
What?
Yeah, dude, this guy doesn't know anything about that.
Okay. All right. I mean, I have met people who.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die!
Yeah. So, would you agree?
With the Jimi Hendrix
I would
stuff?
definitely agree that he changed a lot in the guitar scene, how he approached it, how he played.
So that
Obviously
I'm just
influencing
trying to
tons
make
of
that
players.
that connection to the Michael Jordan thing,
Absolutely.
where and a lot of people would still make the argument that Jimi Hendrix. I mean, the Rolling Stone magazine, whenever they come out with the best guitarist of all time,
He's
Jimi Hendrix is usually, if not always,
best
number
solo,
one.
most amazing.
Yeah, all that
guitar
shit.
riffs.
Mhm.
Usually, he's up there, definitely, time and time again.
And if you're not specifically a fan of Hendrix and his work, you would make the argument that somebody else had a better riff, or better career, a better body of work. So I think that's. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know that.
Why'd you turn
LeBron-
us into music? Fuck you.
Because I wanted this motherfucker to be a part of the conversation.
Still playing games, though.
Well, we can get into. We should make a music segment. You guys are so huge on music.
We
too.
will.
Dope.
That's going to become
That would be
something
dope, too.
That and if everybody agrees with me, since we're talking about creating new segments all of a sudden,
We're not.
Can we? Would you guys be interested in start? You know how like we're reviewing weed strains from time to time. How about like alcohol?
That would be dope.
Different
if we
kinds
could,
of beers,
like,
different kinds of liquors,
like,
comparing one to the other.
if we
If we could go to a bar, even,
or we could test flights
think
of
that-
beers.
that'd be
cool.
I
dope as
think
all
it'd be
fuck.
definitely cool to go out to bars and have
Mhm.
people meet us out there and talk to them and see who we can get into with anybody at the bar and just
Yeah.
have a good time.
Hey,
Just talk to
hey!
people.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
As long as they're not a dick.
Yes. That's one of the things I try to avoid on a daily. You fucking dicks. Anything else about sports, man? Since we kind of veered away. From
No, man, no.
Awesome.
I think
Cool.
we established we're.
Sorry, I cut you off.
I think we're yearning for a music segment.
I think so.
possibly,
I think so. I think we have enough knowledge, minus you.
we'll set that up.
About-
It'll be fun either way. So
Cool.
We have enough to go around.
Cool.
what you got next on tap, man?
I saw something online, so let's get into the Showbiz update real quick, like. Sweet. Well, this Showbiz update is going to be pretty short and sweet, but I saw this on my Facebook feed through Alternative Nation. Dave Grohl announces a new. Yeah, Dayvid has a hard-on for Dave Grohl. Mr.
Oh, it goes beyond a hard-on, sir.
He finishes prematurely. Mr. David Eric Grohl announces a new TV series with Tom Morello and other big names. So Variety is reporting that Live Nation Productions is developing its first television series project from cradle to stage, featuring Dave Grohl as a producer. And we've seen Dave Grohl do some shit before. I mean, it was on HBO. Do you remember what it was called?
Sonic Highways.
Sonic Highways. Did you watch any of that?
Yes, I dug it.
It was pretty dope.
The album wasn't like my favorite thing, but what he brought together in a documentary
But
was
everything
great.
on HBO is dope.
I mean, Dave Grohl is Dave Grohl. He's dope by definition.
But I
being
think-
on HBO,
Yeah.
it's just
I think
It's
the
magic.
HBO is a stamp of approval by the entertainment industry of that he did a really goddamn good job with that series. You saw some of it, didn't you, Foo?
Nah,
definitely take.
I mean, you were in the room, I think, at some point.
probably on my phone.
I mean, he's here in this room, and he wasn't here in this room.
Right?
So,
Sounds like it's gonna last 2 seasons, man.
That's the story of our podcast.
Wah.
so the title From Cradle to Stage is based off of a book written by Virginia Hanlon Grohl, Dave Grohl's mom, mother of Foo Fighters founder Dave Grohl, which she wrote. She spoke with mothers of other famous musicians to compare stories, including Dr. Dre's mom, Verna Griffin, Janice Winehouse, Marianne Stipe, and Donna Haim. The series will employ excerpts from years of interviews with the mothers of global superstars, including Pharrell, Adam Levine, Tom Morello. Have you seen Tom Morello's mom, Mary Morello? Every time she
believe
goes
so.
on stage, she's a cute little old lady.
Yeah.
Every time she goes,
definitely,
no matter if it's Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave, whatever project he's in, she always says, "And now for the best fucking band in the whole universe," and then she brings them out. It's pretty funny. She's been doing it for years. It's kind of a thing.